That was whack. My car like kicked itself out of gears. I came down a clutch kick. I was like, oh, that's not good. Oh man, today sucks so bad. I wish it wasn't raining. Yeah. It seems to always rain on Texas trip days.
The person who we really need to thank for the event is going to be Diana. She usually, you know, gets everything together. She sets up everything, and she usually ends up losing money because, you know, the event is not free. We have to charge people for driving out there, and spectators sometimes it's not much, but anything to help, because they have to pay for insurance and the rent of the space.
That is not a skid pad. The next person seen drifting over in this corner will be asked to leave. It is too dangerous. That is part of grid. There are cars coming and going. I know I've been one of them, and I know a couple of y'all have been warned. Do not drift over there and do not be up to speed. I'm not going to buy that fence. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have this whole course.
Diana keeps everybody in check, which is good. You know, we need some discipline out there, man, because if not, we're already crazy. If we didn't have anybody like that, we go crazy and kill each other. So.
What's going on?
Come on in, man.
A cone? Looks like a cone.
What's going on?
Look under it. He's got a cone under there. Check that shit out.
That's why it almost stalled. What's wrong? Holy shit. That's funny.
It was just sliding on the bottom.
How does that?
There's been tons of damage, and it always happens. It's not a pretty car sport. Like if you think you're gonna build this really nice car, and you know, that's how I thought. And I drove out there. You drive your hands off, man, and when you're doing that, you really don't realize how hard the car's taking it. After it's all said and done, it's like carnage, man. Broken suspension. We have blown motors. You know, we have anything from like failure, like steering failure, and you have tires blow out, and the whole belt that the tire separates from the tire goes around the car, hits the window, breaks the window, hits your helmet. It's just about anything you can think of can happen. Drifting can be dangerous, but it usually isn't, because it's done under such a controlled state. You know, when we do have events, people go out and then we space them. The suspension is real hard, cars are real low, center of gravity makes them really tough to roll over. So, rolling over in a car would happen when you're going sideways. If the suspension's not appropriate, if the grip level of your tires, if you have a blowout while you're going sideways, probabilities are you are going to flip over. If you hit something like a curve when you're going sideways, then you probably flip over. Or if you're doing this in a truck or SUV, you probably flip over no matter what.
I feel drifting is dangerous in any ways. I feel it's actually a lot safer than it is on the road, because for my car, I have to have a roll bar. We all have to wear helmets. You know, long sleeve shirts, blue jeans, just as safety. It's all a code course. It's all blocked out. So if anybody spins out, there's never anybody around, you know, to get injured. I've actually used on the street a lot of my drifting. You know, if somebody's coming out to cut me off a bit, you know, I can know which way my car's going to go to avoid the accident, and you know, avoid people getting hurt.
Hell yeah!
is a high-speed good run, man.
That was a 70 entry, straight up.
Holy crap.
That shit was awesome.
Really nice run.
Oh, dude, this track, unbelievable, dude. Fucking track's off the charts, man. We've never had a track this good right here. God damn it, this shit is badass.
Sometimes I regret, doing all this. But then again, I look at myself and I ask myself this question. I say, what would I be doing if I'm not doing this? It's really, to me, it's like a passion. I've wanted to do it. I like doing it, and it's great. To me, it makes me feel actually happy. I feel happy when I'm out there on the track, just trying to tear it up and trying to better myself, and it's really fun, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else. A short-term goal for me would be to do good in the Formula Drift series and become sponsored. That way it'll take a little bit of the costs away from what I'm doing. My long-term goals would be to become a really skilled driver and to be, in the top. This is what I aspire. I look up to the guys that do it professionally, like Rich Millen and Ryan Hampton. Everybody, they're good, and I want to be like that. I aspire to that someday, and I think with just a positive attitude, man, and just going out there and giving it all you got, it's possible.